function I have made in commercial. It is supposed to be different challenge, but yeah, they are lucky game and tcloud. They can web binary with it. So I'm going to talk about lucky game first. Lucky game is just the old style PHP and MySQL challenge. It's from maybe 10 years ago, and inspired by the true story from my friend. He asked me, how could you bypass the WAF web application firewall when they blankly filtering the column name and table name of that's why it's what will you do? So I invented it by the real story, so and put some tricks and work together to make it logic and fun. So this is the blacklist filter. For you can see they use a regular expression to blacklist some keywords, some node vector, error base or something. And these are like escape string to prevent MySQL injection, but the variable request is not affected. So the later you can see in the end of code you can see the request path and request. Yes, they are not protecting from MySQL injection. And I'm gonna we will discuss about pub one. As pub one is placed in the function my point. It tries to select from table user and where username got from the variable session. So technically the variable session user is not protected from MySQL injection, but it's still affected by the blacklist filter function. So you can use the column name and table name here. And one more thing, you can see that. And one more thing, you have to do something within 24 characters because the table contain the username just or content only 24 characters. So and the book 2 is one more SQL injection where in the function use a lot, but it will receive the input here. As I mentioned earlier, variable request is not affected by MySQL escape string, so you can inject here. But just notice that you can see here. In here there's a vulnerable MySQL injection, but if you get the number right, you will get here. But otherwise, you will get here, and there's the minus before the variable request. So this will be capped to integer. So you have to trigger the bug at here. So you just get the A number. So it's easy to write some automatic script. So combine pub 1 and pub 2 together. We got two queries. First is select within 24 characters, and second, but the problem here is the second pub. There's no use and no output from table logs. It's just insert and no use later. So we have to use the blind error-based technique, MySQL injection. In detail, if the function update point returns 4, the main if in the main function it will return and there's nothing output follow, so we can detect that this query is right or wrong. And about the problem, so combine all of them, we just got one problem left, is how to select the, you know, in the description we flag either column password from table user, right? So the problem left is here how you select the password column out and do apply circumvention to query that and the intended solution, and maybe only one that you store the result retrieved from the first select into the variable, and that because the select, the book one, book two, the select and the insert query in the same session. So when you output the result retrieved from select query into the variable, you can access it them at the insert query because it is in the same session. So just you here's the example. I'm select from user and select from user into the variable ABCD, and there's nothing output. There's no thing output here. So nothing here. We will discuss it later. So for example, I will select A, and you can see the ID. Select BC, and you can see the username and password, right? So just register an account admin into ABCD. So there is 24 characters within, right? So if anyone before register this account, you can change it to A or CC to bypass the duplicate the unit column user. And next is apply error-based SQL addition. Because I filter the known vector, so you have to find a new way to make it error, to make it return 4 and then we return nothing, and you can see what is wrong and right. And even you can use the time-based SQL here. So in the MySQL version 5.7, that's why I gave you about a lot of information about environment, the BSB version and MySQL version, and it is the latest package on Ubuntu 16.4 and .2. So you can see the table logs. There are 3 columns, the ID integer, not 2 columns, and log within the 64 characters. So you can see the first query we insert logs with integer, okay, is okay, and varchar is okay. So but if in the MySQL newest version, if you insert log value and this is not integer, so it will come out an error. So we use this for detect that that's wrong or right. So and as I mentioned before, earlier that when you use this statement, the output would return null, and the will return so your point will return 0 so you can see when you enter account with this method, you will get 0 point. That's the third problem here. Just you and your variable points will be 0. There a check like this. If there is request and guess, and it must be larger than it is greater than 0, but you use it and the variable voice will become to 0, right? So this will check, it will check again variable request pass greater than 0, right? Again. So in the normal logic, you can do this because you check here, you can go further here later to trigger the bug. So that's why the last hint I said BHB is weird. It's really weird. And you can see the bit time juggling. If you cut this integer 1, this will come out 1. 1 hit, this will come out 1. And so on. But if you compare it to the integer 0, this will become weird. You can see 1 is true, 1 is true. But if you use more than 4 character and minus after the multiply, you will get 4. So it's greater than 0, but not greater than 0. So the final solution that because some keyword have got a filter, likely filter, so I will use the locate function to apply conjunction. And as you can see, this is wrong because there's output falling off. But it is true. If that's the true statement, so it will become A, and it's to the log stable, and will come out error, and there's no thing output falling off. It just stop here, and you can see whether it's wrong, right or wrong. So the challenge is just solved by the one team, the A. And the next, I'm going to talk about the tcloud. Okay, yeah, it's just the PHP web service in the front end. It has 2 functions, like the dual, write, or some cloud are there. So upload and encrypt the files and store the password. So to decrypt the files and get the password, you have to provide the right pin code. Binary, about binary, I also give you guys the 2 binary, the web pin and web pin password. And web pin password should use the SEC key for and some AES 256 CBC and login and web pin password also. And flag 1 is the pin of admin. There are 3 steps you have to do. First, you have to find a bug in web to get the admin pin code and pass it to the binary to encrypt, and use some bugs in the binary to achieve the half part, the first half part of pin code, and the flag 2 is just the totally polable challenge. So this is the first in the web. You can see basically I use the space name to the session username. So you guys just need to register an account with your username with /admin or /admin to get the session username turned to admin and get the pin out. And later it will CBC encrypted and listen in code and just pass it to the binary. So the next step is the bug is binary. So it just file like this, but there's content 2 bugs. You have to acknowledge the post. I think the most of people will get here easily because it's just like string compare and get the string length from the output amplify. So we just need to brute force something and to find the amplify value with the nullby. We start with the nullby. it's just like the intelligent thing. And because I have the password with the standard in, so I need to line. I was about to remove a new line at the end of password, but it turned to the another problem is the NumPy password overflow. So and you can see the password key and police in the ID. So we can write a NumPy at the end of the IV, right? For example, this IV, for example, and passwords, string level 1, -1, and quarter 0. So if I enter the password, have the NumPy at the first position, it will write a NumPy to IV. And later, we use this IV to decrypt our JSON encode. Our JSON. Just the CVC. For example, it decrypt the ciphertext, but you have to XOR with the IV again to get the plain text. Now, for example, we will, for normal scenario, we will get the plain text like this, encrypt. But what if we can write a password NumPy into the IV? We will get the weird some unknown pi in here. And luckily there's a code to check the bit in the binary. They will check the six character of pin that, or if you is digits or you are the lowercase ASCII. This will be fine, but not. But otherwise, I'm gonna print this message out. Invalid character. So we can know this character. So I assume that A bằng the last byte of encrypted ciphertext, P equal the last byte of plain text, and C the original last byte of IV. So C XOR A equal B, but it will turn out a 0 sub 0 XOR A và X, the invalid character. So that will be A. So we need. How could we do with this? We have to register an account with the bin, whatever you know, like 101 and trigger, and this will come out invalid pi AX and that is A. So we can analyze it and see the last one and do the same thing with the last admin account, and you can achieve the. That's one last thing. If you that's the variable post parent. If you just pass it to the web service in the default way, by default, this will come out encrypt 1 or 0. So, and if you write this, there's use that you can do anything with it. So you have to change this. You have to change the variance encrypt to the some character, just one character, to what to get the A1 instead of encrypt, because if the invalid pi is displayed here, that's useless. So you have to change this, and you can get the first fourth position of bit. And later you can just input 1A, and you can the third and so on. You can get the first four character of the bit, for example. And you can see this password. My password contains first by the NumPy for ID password, NumPy ID password, and contain one more byte to result in the amplified hash width also. And this is my test account with the bin, with our bin. So we can get four character bin equal 4. So on you will get the first to the 4. So we get 4. There are 2 left. And the 2 left, as I mentioned in the description, you have to find a way to group from the 2 left in some way. This girl, the section bird, cannot be turned into one to see the content is decrypted successfully or not. So we have to know even in real way because battery using the AES 21256 and blowfish. So and if you reverse it, you can see the first 8 bytes of encrypted file specify the file size. So if you enter the wrong bit, it will be decrypted to the wrong side. It will come out to some big integer and because if the file size in that scenario and the file size is not less than the 10224, so it will not write a blank text now. So we have to input the right bit and it will be and the file size will be decrypted correctly and it will write a blank text. And even after that, the binary will change mode that file to 000. So even you can see it, but you can touch, you can read, you can't do anything with it because if you get it there, you will get 4 out of 3 forbidden. So the article way you will detect the right or wrong bit by this. Because if you supply the right bit, the file size will read to the file size and it will write blank text to the out file, right? So the modified half will change. So you check the root of the 2 left bit and detect by this. I saw that few things is getting there, is getting here, but unfortunately they didn't get the 4 characters. So that is how you get the 6 character admin bit. And the flag too is totally portable. If you get it in the GDB, you will see that there's no mitigation. Even no NS. So the store password service just receive the array, alias and password, and JSON encoded and head encode password back into the listen service on the local host A1, and battery will grab the password with your PIN and bring it out. You will see that, and you can see that battery using JSON series. It's just sort of like a standard library to decode JSON. And battery routine is just receive an array alias and password and call the function array let list get alias from index O for get 5 elements. You can see here, and this is the wrong way to get an element from the JSON array, because if you look at the original source code, you get see this is the right way. You have to call the JSON object array get alias because there's an action to change the type of object, the JSON object, whether it is in type array whether. And but in my battery, I just pass it directly to the array list get alias, so it will return to the type confusion. So you should input the alias as string and or password, and the battery will treat them as the array list. This is just the Rust pop. I also got the working as well. And you can see this Rust. It's time to get the array index array index, but because it's a string, so you can control the JSON object pointer. And later, if you look at binary, we call the JSON object get string, because the JSON object with the two JSON string function pointer, and there's no NX, so you can train the JSON object instructor and assign the function and feed the function pointer and get the RB to get in your cell phone. Yeah, and one more thing, so there's no internet input for it's just local, so you have to link it out via the output of program in the right way to see it on the web service. That's all about it. Thank you.